Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Sabans, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, fast debates, entertainment. We give you guys a fresh perspective on things that I always see it, man. It's an inside joke. Mitch knows why he's gonna be laughing when he saw it. But anyway, so folks, man, you guys know the bombshell story coming out of the NBA last night, man. I heard it when I was asleep. That James Harden had, like, he just wanted to leave the Clippers. I'm telling I was literally about to go to sleep last night. And this news, we had already done 2 lives already prior to that. And then I saw this story and I immediately went live. Now, the story that broke, the initial report was, and we want to read it here. This is from Shams' Twitter account. It says, the Los Angeles Clippers and 11-time All-Star James Harden are working through whether the sides can find a deal by Thursday, NBA trade deadline. Sources tell ESPN both sides are aligned in conversations together and with interested teams, right? That's when the news broke. Everyone was kind of trying to make sense of it. People are still talking about it. I even saw they were talking about it today on ESPN First Take. But then I came across a clip here from Kendrick Perkins on Get Up, right? And Kendrick Perkins was asked to talk about this stuff. And Kendrick Perkins is like, yeah, man, I think he should go to Cleveland, man. I think he should go to Cleveland. And I'm saying to myself, what is going on in Cleveland? Can someone explain to me what is going on? Why Kendrick Perkins all of a sudden want James Harden to go to Cleveland? What y'all know that we don't know? What y'all know? Well, before we get into what you have to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, PrizePicks. PrizePicks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. PrizePicks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least 2 for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week I'm really looking forward to some of these upcoming games. This week I'm picking Stephen Curry for more than 29 points. I'm picking Kevin Durant for more than 27 points. I'm picking Giannis Antetokounmpo for more than 12 rebounds. And I'm picking Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play it safe, you'll love PrizePicks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on PrizePicks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. Okay, excellent. So what we want to do now is we want to play what Kendrick Perkins had to say today on Get Up. I want you guys to listen to his comments here, and I'm going to come back and continue on. Take a listen to this here.
Ahead of Thursday's trade deadline, while you were sleeping, Shams was busy tweeting. The big fella Kendrick Perkins is up with us early this morning, and so is our man Shams with the very latest. Shams, for those who were just waking up and haven't heard, what is the latest on James Harden?
Greeny, this was stunning for the entire NBA. The Clippers and James Harden are now working together to find him a trade out of LA between now and Thursday's NBA trade deadline. The Cleveland Cavaliers have emerged as the most serious team so far in this conversation, and this all came about over the last few days. James Harden and the Clippers started conversations about his future. What does it look like next year? He has essentially a player option, but it's really a mutual option for next season. He's got a $13 million partial guarantee on $40 million. And the consensus was that there was uncertainty about whether James Harden would have a future, a longer-term future with the Clippers. And both sides sitting down and seeing, is there a much more beneficial path for the Clippers to see if they can get a young player moving forward, and James Harden to see, can I find a commitment from another team that potentially has a longer-term option for me, as well as the fact that he wants to compete for a championship. And this is a Clippers team that is vying right now for the play-in tournament. James Harden does have a no-trade clause de facto in his contract, so that plays a big role in all this as well.
So he'll have control over where he goes, if he goes. Perk, before we get specific, just big picture. You read the report, what's your first reaction?
The Clippers are clipping, meaning they just can't get right. I just don't understand it. Like, the first thing came to mind is what's going on in that organization that they can't keep their hands on a guy that's averaging 25 points and third in the league in assists, and he's not happy. They have been one of the hottest teams in the NBA, if not the hottest team over the last 2 months. So I don't get that point. But here's the thing. I would like to see James Harden on another team. I would like to see him on the Cleveland Cavaliers. I do think he elevates the Cavs into being legit title contenders, especially when you're talking about the bigs that they have, Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. The one thing that is facts is that James Harden brings the best out of bigs. Guys like Clint Capella, Zubac has had career years playing alongside James Harden. I would love to see James Harden in the Cavs uniform.
So let's just get more specific there. He's 36 years old. We've seen the ups and the downs in the postseason. Do you think he's a difference maker? Is James Harden the difference between Cleveland making a run to the finals and not, Big Perk?
You damn right he is. You damn right he is. When you talk about his transition over the last 2 or 3 years to being a legit point guard, being one of the best facilitators in the game, setting guys up, Greeny, he is that. Guys thrive when they play alongside James Harden offensively. The Cavs have been one of the biggest disappointment this season, if not the biggest disappointment. So you add a James Harden who's going to come in and not only could get you 20 plus, but going to make guys around them better, especially guys like Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. You damn right he elevates the Cavs.
Excellent. So you heard what KP had to say. What are my thoughts about this? Look, I think there's something going on here. Beyond the fact that the stories, he wants to leave because of the aspiration scandal, money, but whatever. I also think the Cleveland thing, there's something going on there. Oh, would you know it? Leave that in. There's a punk-ass mosquito trying to bother me, and I just saw his ass. Anyway, so I think something is going on in Cleveland. And Kendrick Perkins must know something. Why? We already know that the report came out recently that the Cleveland Cavaliers would be happy to have LeBron home back in Cleveland. I think LeBron is going to go back to Cleveland this summer. I believe the only thing that would shock me is that if LeBron went to the Lakers, to the Clippers, but I think LeBron is going back to Cleveland. Right. And what we do know about LeBron is before he goes to any team, he always makes sure that he has a stacked team ready and waiting for him to play. And you get Harden in Cleveland. You now have Harden, Mobley, Donovan Mitchell. I'm just talking about the key names, right? And then you get LeBron in the offseason for veteran minimum. So you're not paying him that max contract. And you got a team with Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, LeBron James, Evan Mobley, and a few other pieces. And y'all got something to compete with down. Don't rule it out. These guys are moving steps ahead. And Kendrick Perkins is someone that's plugged in. Because there are a lot of teams that James Harden can go to. You all of a sudden just want him to go to Cleveland. Now, I'm not saying that this is true, but this is something that I'm definitely speculating about. There must be something that these guys know that we don't know for Kendrick Perkins to be pushing for this. I could be wrong here, right? I submit to you that I could be wrong, but I think that there's something that these guys are potentially working on behind the scenes that we don't know nothing about, and I'll definitely pay attention to that in the coming months, especially in the summertime. You guys let me know what you think about this in the comment section. We catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.